Well, it's nice to get back into the standard rooting and or tooting adventures after the heavy trilogy, and it's great to see Wild Bill Hickok again. I have to say that despite my grumblings and criticism of early episodes, I had yet to be bored by any of them, until now. This was mostly a bottle episode where Jane, Bill and Joe are holed up by bandits, but rather than have them swap stories and develop their character, all we get is some cheap slapstick, a couple of barbs, and Jane showing she might be willing to value her friends over her obsession with justice. It felt really padded with dull locations and set pieces, with one exception of a pretty fun minecart sequence. It felt like a mandate that Bill had to be in a certain number of episodes because of his own fame and Jane's history with him, even though he never mentioned her in his many, many letters, but she did at least admire him. But they just didn't know what to do with him, so they made him a toothless rival with an ableist streak. I'm glad Jane cut him off at least.
Being a man's more than about having both your legs.
It was nice to see Jane showing her medical prowess. She helped out a lot during a smallpox epidemic, but the pacing and dialogue were just so slow that my eyes were glazing over by the end. Even the backgrounds were monotone and lackluster, which had been extremely rare so far. Just one big yawn all the way through. Plus, the struggle to keep Bill alive feels a little weird knowing that he got shot in the back of the head less than a year later. Shh, don't tell the kids.